watched my prior video, the Christmas vlog, the talk with y'all, I'm taking y'all along with me. I am back and I'm better than ever. So sip your tea, we're gonna get into it. So I know I did a relationship car talk before, and I want to just update some things. So because I'm evolving, I'm changing, I'm growing, and I'm learning, and a lot of things, can change. Granted, that was like, I think maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. I really don't remember, but it was a little while ago. And we're going into a new year. I'm not saying that it's gonna be new year, new me. I'm not gonna say that, but it's gonna be a new year, and it evolved me for sure. If you know, you know. So, anyways, I just want to update a few things. Starting with numero uno, number one. It is important to give each other space, y'all. Space. Yes, I said it. Granted, not too much space, but just space. And when I say space, I don't mean like you fucking go to another state and I go to mine. Like, space as in like room to breathe, room to still be you. I'm not trying to suffocate you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be suffocated either. So it's like, if you live together, if you live with your significant other, space could be you in a room, them in the other room, or you could even be in the same room, and space could be there. He or she's gonna play the game, and I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna watch hair vlogs because I want a new hairstyle. Like, that's space. Like, you're just giving each other time to still do things that. Sorry, that was my washer. It scared me, but it's still giving you guys time and the space and stuff to still be you, do you, and things like that. Not actually do you, but have you time. Number two is going to be open communication / openness. Okay, what I mean by that, of course, common sense communication. You're a good listener, you're an active listener, and you're understanding of what is being said to you. You're processing it and you're giving a response. Or you could think on it to give your response. I'm more of that kind of person. I kind of like to think and then I give a response. Unless I'm pissed. Sometimes when I'm pissed, it could just, we're not going to talk about that. But that's the whole open communication. You're being open. You're being open to someone else's ideas. You're being open to someone else's view of things. You're respecting that person's view of things. And it is okay to come to agree to disagree on a respectful term. Because if that's somebody that you're dating, that's someone that you care about, there should be respect there anyway. And if it's not, then you probably should think about maybe going separate ways. So that's the openness, the relationship, and just being open, period. It's super important because you'd be surprised at what things that you'll find that you end up disagreeing upon. And sometimes it's hard because people, or one or both parties, are extremely stubborn, and it's hard to just be like, okay, you know what? I respect how you feel. I just don't agree. But this is my view on things. What do you think about that? Or just giving each other active feedback, but still being respectful and just being an adult. We're adults here. Be mature. Soak it in. Keep it pushing. Number three, I would say, all right, sorry, y'all, I had to cut the video because I had to go to my other phone so I can keep track of what I was saying because I just go on tangents. Anyway, so number three, I said trust. Clearly, that's like no brainer, but I have to say it because, I have to say it. So I don't really need to go too in depth to that, but you just need to be able to have that trust. You need to trust that person needs to trust you, and it needs to be on a deeper level than just like, like relationship. Like, sometimes you have to grow a friendship first before you just jump into a relationship. I think that's better because it kind of builds a camaraderie and like almost like an alliance, like with the person with the friend for potential dating, because then it's like, okay, like I have without a doubt that this person wouldn't do me wrong, steer me wrong. They had my best interest. I had their best interest at heart. And the trust you have with your best friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the trust that you need with your significant other. It is extremely important. But you have to build that. Some people, they give the trust automatic, and if you do something, they'll take it away. Others, you have to really, really earn their trust. And once that shit is gone, it's gone. I am not going to tell you what kind of trust person I am, but once it's gone, I'll tell you that. So next will be what, number 4. So number 4, I put goal orientated or goal oriented, whatever one you want to say. And I say that one as in like you have a goal, you're actively reaching those goals, and you have your head on straight, and it is on a swivel to get to those things that you want to achieve and succeed at to be successful in life. That is what that means, and it's very important. I have goals. I will tell you right now, that is a deal breaker for me. It's a deal breaker for me. If you have no goals, no ambition, no drive, and you're just like a bum, and you're comfortable being a bum, you're comfortable bumming your ass from everybody, you're comfortable like leeching off everyone, it's not gonna work. I will instantly be turned completely off, and that's gonna be a make or break for me. So I would like to know what's the make or breaks for you. You can leave it down below, DM me, because I'm kind of curious to know what are y'all's make or breaks. Anyways, moving on. Another thing that I would say is like required in a relationship is like spirituality or religion. And I say that, sorry guys, I had to type the next thing that I wanted to say. So anyways, I'm saying that because I know it's a lot more common now, but a lot of people are getting into like their inner self, the higher, where they could take their self to the higher being, if that makes sense. So spirituality is important. I'm not saying you necessarily have to be spiritual or religious. However, I would require that, because then you won't be like, oh, I don't believe in it. Like I don't want to be with somebody that worships the freaking devil. I'm just saying, it's not gonna work. It's gonna be a deal breaker. But I'm not saying that spirituality and religion or beliefs or whatever will be a deal breaker, because I'm not extremely like, oh yeah, like the Lord is Lord. I'm not gonna keep on like throwing the Bible in your face and throwing verses in your face, but I would say I'm more on the very spiritual sector rather than the religious sector. However, you can have both. You can be both. You can be into both, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that is very, very important to have. For me, this is my views. These are mine for me, okay? This is not for everyone. This is just for my purview. And what else can I add? These are mine. These are my 5, but it's kind of like 6, kind of, because number 2 is kind of 6. I mean, yeah, number 2 kind of made it 6, but these are my just opinion. This is just my opinion on things that you should have within a relationship that makes it stronger, and that just keeps it alive. Oh, that's my number 6. That's gonna be the last, excuse me, that's gonna one that keeps it alive. Well, that was gross, excuse me. I'm not gonna edit that out because it's realistic. So actually I lied. I have 2 more and then I'm done. So the number 6 is going to be keep the relationship alive. So that goes into the whole space kind of thing. But when you give each other that time to miss each other just a little bit, not too much, just a tad, then you'll keep it alive. You're always bringing something new, something fresh to the table. That is extremely important for me. I'm telling you now, when I tell you I get bored extremely fast, I get bored extremely quick. Don't know if you guys are like that. I get extremely bored and I will get detached extremely fast. I could literally go from being like, oh yeah, this and that, I'm so like head over heels, and it's like, I can't do it, don't like it. You hit a deal breaker, too many red flags, you do something to completely turn me off, you become too there's just certain things it's like so make sure you keep the relationship lively. Like, be each other's best friend, be their go-to. Like, I should be able to come to you for anything and not feel like, damn, I can't even say this to you because you're gonna judge it, you're gonna brush it off, you're going to belittle me or whatever I'm saying. You're gonna feel like, I should not feel like that coming to you, friend or relationship, to be honest. And if that's the case, I might need to just give you the boot, to be honest, and someone else could fill that spot. So yeah, Make sure you keep the relationship alive. Be fun, be spontaneous, be adventurous, go on dates. You know, once you've been together for years and years, like, you have to do things that keep it alive. You know what I'm saying? How do you think people are like still together after like 54 years? Okay, if you want to reach that, you got to keep it lively. Which is never a problem for me because I think I'm pretty entertaining. And you might get a different me every single day. So with that being said, you might love it here. Anyway, so last one, number 7, is going to be make sure you include each other in things. That could be, this is more for like if you've been together for a while. As in, how can I put it? Okay, so say I've been dating someone for like 6 years, right? And, you know, I'm going to do stuff, I'm going out. If you're an out kind of person, or even if you're an adventure type person, say you're going out with a group of friends, sometimes it's okay to bring your significant other along. Make sure you're not always excluding them or not even like getting their input. Do they even want to go? Like, make sure you at least ask. Even if the answer is always going to be no, still ask out of courtesy, decency, and respect. Like, hey, do you want to go? Like, you want to go with the group? Like, me and some friends are going to go bowling. You want to come? Like, make sure you're including them, because when you stop including, one, that leaves room for things to happen, and 2, you're just completely excluding them. Like, why can I not? You know, it's going to raise questions like, why can I never go with you whenever you do something? Like, what are you really doing? I don't know. If there's no trust there, which is one that I named, then guess what? You go lose yourself a potential great partner, okay? Because honestly, you date to marry. I'm just saying, you date to marry, and if you're just dating just to date and you're just wasting someone's time, you need to stop, because that's extremely not correct. Granted, if something happens and you have to end up ending it, okay, cool, whatever, but initially, like, you should have that mindset, like, I'm not dating just for fun. We're not 12. We're not 12. We're grown. You're dating to marry. So extremely important that you're including each other. It's really big to me. I'm going to include you unless it's something like going to get nails, like going to the spa, going to get a wax, going to get my lashes done. Like, come on, like that. Clearly, I'm not going to freaking invite you. As well as it depends on who I'm around. Granted, I shouldn't be hanging around people that I feel like would try to hit on my significant other. You need to cut them off. But like, that's the only thing I can really think of. Is like, you're gonna be somewhere where you feel like, oh yeah, like I don't want my friends around my man. I don't want them looking at them. I don't want my man looking at them. Like, sweetheart, if you have that issue, you need to leave the man where he's at, and you need to get some new friends, because they're not it. And 2, unless you're going to like get your vajayjay wax, like, you should be able to go. You know what I'm saying? If it's like the guys' night and it's all dudes, of course you're not gonna invite your girl, because that's weird. She shouldn't even be around a whole bunch of dudes. But same concept. You feel like your male friends are going to be hitting on your girl, you might want to change up your friend circle. I'm just saying, you might want to go and dip some new chips in the salsa with some new peers, because they ain't your friends for real if they're gonna be doing that. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Those are my updated things of relationships, and until next time, bye.